The Meta Quest 3 is one of our favorite VR headsets and the model we generally recommend to anyone interested in trying the technology. The Meta Quest 3S is a new step-down version of the Quest 3, although it's still a big step up from the 4-year-old Quest 2 with color cameras, a higher resolution, and a faster processor. As its name implies, the Quest 3S is very similar to the Quest 3 in design and specs. It isn't the same though, as is evident by the $200 difference in price. We've tested both headsets and you can read our full reviews for more details. Both have earned an outstanding rating of 4.5 stars. The Quest 3 remains our top overall recommendation for VR headsets, and the Quest 3S replaces the Quest 2 as our budget choice. Here's how the two stack up against each other so you can determine which one is best for you. The price is the most obvious difference between the two. The Quest 3S starts at $299.99, the same price as the Quest 2 at launch, and comes with 128 GB of storage, or you can upgrade to 256 GB of storage for $399.99. The Quest 3 is $499.99 and is only available with 512 GB of storage. As for the design, the Quest 3 and the Quest 3S look almost physically identical, both featuring a white plastic body and a Y-shaped head strap. You can replace those straps on either headset with a 3-point Elite strap for $69 or the Elite strap with battery for $129, which means the general fit and feel are close to the same across the board. The Quest 3's front panel is curved and features 3 vertical camera sensor clusters, while the front of the Quest 3S is flatter and features 2 triangular clusters. However, these differences don't seem to affect motion tracking or pass-through visibility. The display is where the Quest 3S makes the biggest compromise. It has a resolution of 1832 by 1920 per eye for 773 pixels per inch. The Quest 3's resolution is much higher at 2064 by 2208, resulting in 1218 pixels per inch. The Quest 3 also has a wider field of view at 110 by 96 degrees compared with 96 by 90 degrees for the Quest 3S. Both have the same 72Hz, 90Hz, and 120Hz refresh rate modes. The lenses are also mechanically different, with the Quest 3S using a Fresnel lens with 3-position interaxial distance adjustment like the Quest 2, while the Quest 3 has a pancake lens with continuous IAD adjustment like the Quest Pro. IAD is the distance between the lenses, which corresponds to pupillary distance or the distance between your eyes. PD has some wiggle room, and the 3 positions for the Quest 3S should have at least one comfortable option for the majority of users, but continuous IAD means the Quest 3 can tweak that distance to fit within a millimeter. The Quest 3S picture is quite good, but it's noticeably more grainy and has a narrower perspective than the Quest 3. The more expensive headset offers a significant step up in visual detail, justifying its equally significant step up in price. For the cameras, the Quest 3S joins the Quest 3 and jumps far ahead of the Quest 2 in having color pass-through cameras. They let you see your surroundings in full color, which is very helpful when using augmented reality or mixed reality software, or when you simply want to stay aware of your surroundings. Both headsets use the same 4-megapixel cameras, and they work very well, even if they don't have the nearly eye-quality clarity of the Apple Vision Pro. For the processor, both headsets are the same here too, which means Meta doesn't skimp on the internal Quest 3S hardware to reduce its price. They both use the Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 processor with 8 GB of RAM, a capable chip designed for mixed reality headsets. They're both a bit advanced than the Meta Quest Pro and its older Snapdragon XR2 Plus Gen 1, but that headset has an edge in memory with 12 GB of RAM. Motion tracking is the same for both the Quest 3 and the Quest 3S. They use their outward-facing cameras to track the position of the headset and the controllers. Both use the same Meta Quest touch controllers and offer limited hand tracking support. They work equally well, though in both cases, you have to keep the controllers in front of the headsets to actively follow their movements. For battery life, the Quest 3S has a smaller battery than the Quest 3 at 4,324 mAh to 5,060 mAh. That doesn't mean it dies quicker though. Likely because of its lower resolution display, Meta claims the Quest 3S can run for about 2.5 hours on a charge, while the Quest 3 lasts about 2.2 hours. We mentioned before, the Quest 3 has half a terabyte of storage, while the Quest 3S comes with either 128 or 256 GB. That means the Quest 3 offers at least twice as much space as its more affordable sibling. The software ecosystem is the same for both Meta headsets. They use Meta's VR platform, which has hundreds of apps and games. Both can be tethered to PCs for Steam VR, VR or other PC-based games with $79.99 Meta Quest Link cable. In terms of hardware, the Quest 3 is better because of its superior display, which is enough of a difference to justify the fact that it's $200 more expensive. The Quest 3S is still excellent as its own headset and a fantastic value for the price, with the same performance and capabilities as the Quest 3. Both are winners, but the Quest 3S is your bet if you want to experience VR without investing too much, while the Quest 3 is the strongest pick to really embrace the technology and get the best picture.